Ticker symbol RXMD, currently traded at 0222. Well, you guys see a big candle here going up into hitting the high of 0242 and a low of 02222. Why does that not look right? The low is at 0215. I apologize. I did look at that wrong. That's why I said, what is going on? All right, so let's get back to what we're going to be looking at right now. You guys are outside that lower Bollinger Band. If you're looking for a quick flip, whatever the case might be, this might be the one for you right now. You're going to be watching for this to snap back in, probably from, look, it already touched that lower level of the 0215. If you're able to pick those up, you can probably get them back into the lower Bollinger Band around the 0241. I am going to look for this one to pull back into the lower Bollinger Band right around this area right there. We're going to need to see that hold perfectly. What would be a good thing is to see this thing close at 0235. That's my personal opinion. Just snap that line up right there. Going back. After that, the bottom could fall out. What do I mean? I don't want to sound like that, but I'm just telling you guys the truth. This thing could really go down to about the 13, 12, 19, about the 2 cent mark, really. If I can zoom back into that area a little bit more to get a better read on where that level is. Yeah, it's going to be right there. Yeah, exactly at that 2 cent mark is going to be the next one where this could fall down to, but hopefully we don't see that. That is all I'm going to have to add for this for right now.
All right, so they had a press release. Well, there was 2 press releases. The latest one was that they were going to be over at a conference. I think it's See-Through Equity Conference. I didn't actually open that one because I have another PR open, and it's the one from February 15th, 2017. It's Progressive Care releases open letter to shareholders. So on February 17th, Progressive Care Incorporated, a South Florida health service organization and provider of prescription pharmaceuticals specializing in health practice risk management, the sale of antiretroviral medications and related medication therapy management, the sale of rental of durable medical equipment, and the supply of prescription medications to long-term care facilities, releases the following letter to the shareholders from the company's Chief Executive Officer, S. Parikh Mars. So rather than me go and read through this whole thing, because it's actually a pretty long, letter that he wrote to everybody, and he basically breaks down everything of all different things that they're like dealing with, like within 2015, 2016. So and then the key highlights from 2016, and so I'll just fast forward to the outlook for 2017, which is the following are our strategic goals for 2017. Achieve 25,000 prescriptions filled in a single month by December 2017. Increase annual overall sales to 22 million. Secure additionally 340 billion contracts, or it just says a B, I'm guessing that's billion contracts, in long-term care facility relationships. Secure MSO contracts from insurance carriers for Smart Medical Alliance. Achieve accreditation for non-sterile compounding. Continue full enterprise profitability and earnings growth. Publish audited financial statements and leverage these statements to secure new investment opportunities for mergers and acquisitions, and achieve profitability for the Century Village and Smart Medical Alliance ventures. Closing remarks. Many of our shareholders have been with the company for many years. They have witnessed downturns most other companies would not be able to overcome, only to see us now steadily climbing the mountain of success. 2017 will be a year of tremendous change for the healthcare industry, but with this comes the opportunity to seize great prosperity for those who are ready. This company has the ability to adapt at the moment's notice and is ready to take advantage of the momentum we have built over the last 2 years. With our corporate vision, team, and skilled professionals, and the strength of our convictions to guide us, we believe that this year will be our best yet. Best regards, and that's S. Parikh Mars, Chief Executive Officer of Progressive Care Incorporated. But that whole thing right there, I'd go and read the one from the 15th, David. That right there, yeah, they're going to be at the See-Through Equity and Brewer Group third annual innovations on February 22nd, 2017. So that was the press release from the 16th. But the one, I mean, obviously, pay attention to that. I'm not sure that it's going to be a Progressive Care would deliver a 30-minute presentation on the 22nd at 11:30 in the great room about development of the company, its fundamentals, and its growth agenda for the future. Management will stay on site for a short term afterward for a Q&A. All right, so I'm not sure if that is if that's like going to be televised at all or whatnot. I mean, I should look into that. I'm gonna reach out to them guys. You know, when they do these things right here, I mean, we could always be sitting there streaming them on the site for them. So if you guys are listening, you know, rather than me, you know, my busy day sometimes gets a little hectic. Feel free to reach out to me, and we'll set it up. You guys want to do these conferences right here? We'll stream them to all of our members. I mean, we got tens of thousands of people here daily. You
Yes.
can't go wrong.
Very good point.
You want to hit your target marker? Well, we got it for you. All right, so right there for you guys, go back and read that February 15th press release. And you know, if you want to learn more about the company, go click on the filings as well, financials, buy rating. Do you have any information to share on the company? Share it with the tens of thousands of like-minded investors we have over on Investors Hangout by clicking on the message board and just sharing your insight.
All right. So thank you, Joe. Back on the chart, 02222. Watch for this to pull back into the lower Bollinger Band, 0234, resistance at 0234, 0250, 0261, and support at 02. That's going to cover it for the chart. And as always, like we say, make sure you click subscribe to stay updated with this stock and all the other hottest stocks in the market. If you have a hot stock that you would like to share, you can do so by going over to investorshangout.com/live. And remember, if you're watching this and you're a shareholder, a CEO, IR, whoever the case, whoever really, and you have contact, remember that if you like to do those over here and stream to your target audience or your investors, we can offer that for you completely free over at investorshangout.com/live while we put that up there.